Tomorrow's January 6th. It'll be 3 years since what happened at the Capitol. You know, Donald Trump said on his first day in office that he would pardon all of the people who were there and convicted, over 900 people thus far convicted. How do you feel about that?
Say that again?
In one ear and out the other. But maybe he misheard the question, so let's give him a chance.
Donald Trump has said that he's going to pardon all of the January 6th convicted felons on his first day in office, were he to be elected again. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't really know much about that, but yeah, see what he does, I guess.
Now, he says he does not know, which, okay, but maybe also it's because he's not been told what to think just yet.
You know, he's being kept off of the Maine and Colorado ballots as of now because of what happened on January 6th and his part in the insurrection. Do you agree with that?
No, I wish that he wasn't off the ballot, you know. I think he should have been on it. But yeah, hopefully he can still overcome that. But
you can see the gears just rotating in his head, like he's just trying to recall what he's heard other people say, right? But here's the most revealing part.
A lot of people are calling this the most important election in their lifetime. Is it that way for you, and why?
Yes, I think we need Trump. He'll be really good, and to help us all and get us out of all this mess that Biden put us in and everything. And yeah, I'm looking forward to him getting in.
They all sound the same. It's like herd mentality. They're just hearing and repeating what they've been told to think because everyone else does it. Now, this doesn't matter whether you are a Republican, Democrat, Independent, unaffiliated. We all do it. But it happens at such an extrapolated scale when it comes to MAGA Republicans. And it's so obvious. Just watch.
What's your favorite movie, sir?
Home Alone 2.
And what are you going to do with that?
Hopefully I get it signed by Trump. So.
What's your favorite book? What about that?
What's that?
Your favorite book?
Oh, the book? I don't really have a favorite book, but yeah, if Trump has a book, probably read that.
Thanks so much. All right. Have a good day.
Thanks.
I almost feel bad for the guy. Like, he's made his whole personality being a Trumper. Is there anything that is original about this guy? Does this guy just lack any individuality? And see, here's the thing. They're like robots. They have the hats. They have the sweater. They have the movie. Then they all sound the same. It is a lot like herd mentality. And this gets to the broader problem of media illiteracy amongst MAGA supporters. Just like the saying, you are what you eat, our political knowledge comes from what we hear and see and then often repeat without even really realizing it. And that confirmation bias is really, really convenient. It's like a routine that we all fall into. It's a habit. And that confirmation bias is fostered when we seek out information to confirm how we already feel because it's convenient, it's comfortable. Seeking out information to cross-reference and fact-check can be uncomfortable, makes you critically think. And that takes courage to want to actually be an independent thinker and not just fall in line with a group for some sort of shared herd mentality. And from the interaction, let me give you a perfect example to show what I mean.
Well, now that the economy is getting better and now that the price of gas is coming down, do you give credit to the Biden administration at all for that?
Not just for that one thing alone. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff that has to get cleared. So.
No, but I mean, do you credit them with the fact that the economy is improving and that, you know, we have record joblessness and record low joblessness and all of that? Do you give credit to them for that?
Just that one thing, I guess, but yeah.
It's like his brain short circuits whenever he has to think critically or unilaterally, give credit where credit is due and criticism where criticism is warranted. It is a commitment to just repeating a blind talking point or ideology instead of diving deep into the information, into the weeds, to make sure that you do not pursue hypocrisy. Make sure that you are an equal thinker. This critical thinking, individuality, originality is everything that MAGA teaches you to avoid. To join the MAGA group, you must wear the merch. You must say all the correct things. You must watch the right media. instead of actually cross-referencing, reading a whole bunch of different sources to actually get the nuggets of the truth. No, you are just told to only watch this, otherwise everything else is fake. Or, oh, this political indictment is valid, but the other ones are all politically motivated. You see where it's this comfortable pick and choose ideology. They don't care about hypocrisy. They actively avoid it, like addressing it within themselves. That's what I mean. This can also come with a fear of change, or your in-group versus your out-group. What would it mean if you were to be that Trumper that does start to actually look for information from other sources to cross-reference and fact-check because you actually do care about the truth? Well, then you're cast off. You're seen as a sellout. You're seen as a liar or fake if you were to perceive and actually go out and look for other information to be most accurate. And to many people in regards to their human behavior, it's very much a benefits and costs kind of situation. What's the benefit of me going against my group in order to actually pursue the truth? Is the truth that important to me in my life, into my relationships, my family, my community, my lifestyle? But then there's also, look how much time that they've invested into being a Trumper, buying the merchandise. That's a lot of money. I even saw one clip where a guy had like 47 Trump hats. Imagine all the money, the paycheck that you used to buy that merchandise. Some of these Trumpers have invested so much time into their identity, having the flags, having the yard art, having everything, going to the meetings, showing up, the social media posts. They've made all their personality being a Trumper, this ironically truth teller. When in reality, what are the benefits of them switching and decide to go for truth? What, truth itself? Well, who cares about the truth if they can avoid difficult interactions within their own family and friends? Now, I'm not saying that that is okay. I'm simply pointing out that it's within human behavior to try and weigh the benefits and costs of making certain decisions. And for your spirit and your sense of identity, after investing so much of your prior energy, time, and money into being a Trump supporter, what would it mean to be someone that actually decides to commit to truth, to take that courageous step and actually look for nonprofit news media sources or independent news media sources? What would that mean to go against your in-group to pursue truth for truth itself? Well, that would mean that you are an independent critical thinker that cares about accuracy, but are there a lot of rewards to be reaped from doing that? And this gets to the broader problem of certain media outlets in general. Some are just very much confirmation bias, give you what you want to hear instead of making you critically think about this aspect or this aspect, put the shoe on the other foot. What I call it is partisan comparative journalism, PCJ. And then when you can't avoid inconvenient information, it's easy just to double down on denial and try to weasel your way out of it. Deny, deflect, distract. Like this clip.
What will you do if he were to lose again?
It's hard to say what he's going to do. I don't think he'll lose, but because of all this mess that happened.
Denial and blind confidence often go hand in hand, and it takes a leap of courage to actually commit to accurate truth and freeing yourself from the shackles of right-wing propaganda. Trust me, I would know. I'm a former Republican raised in a conservative Christian household, and it wasn't until I had people in my life that actually confronted me with accurate information from a cross-reference, a variety of sources, that I was able to actually wake myself up. I am deprogrammed MAGA. It is possible. Difficult, but possible. And that's why I do what I do on this channel. And by the way, my name is Scott Johnson. You can find more of me here on TYT's Rebel HQ. Please make sure to smash that subscribe button. You can also find more of me, a Southern political gay guy, on my TikTok and on my YouTube, which are both in the description box below. I appreciate every single one of you. I do a morning show on my TikTok at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. You definitely want to go and check it out. But of course, make sure to subscribe and turn on that little bell thing for notifications. It's pretty awesome. I'll see you in the next video.